What's up, friend? I'm Rendra, and welcome back to What Uncovered podcast. With the hair story section, we discuss about woman problem in society. So now we will discuss about gender equality, especially women right in Indonesia. But before we start, we had some amazing guests today with us. Let me introduce to you all.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, what are you waiting for? And let's go. So as we know, gender equality is fundamental human rights principle. So much so that the first two article of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, agreed upon by the United Nations in 1948, established that everyone is equally entitled to the right and freedom set forth in the Declaration. But in Indonesia, we all know that many women feel insecure wherever they are. There are many cases of men respecting women even in their own homes. Women feel unsafe. Whatever, the gender inequality in this country makes it difficult for women to achieve their dream. And so, what do you think about it?
Okay, in my opinion, safety and comfort in the world is an issue that often rises by women. They feel that every step they take seems to invite men to touch them. Poppy Ismailina, in her presentation, said that there are still gaps and discrimination experienced by women in the work environment, including the salary gap, the lack of women's participation in executive level in the company, the sexual harassment, and another. This problem are rooted in powerlessness, violence, double burden, and discrimination against women. So, in this case, women are still considered not to have a significant contribution to the running of the company. Often, they are used as a tool transaction for the facilities the business. This triggers the assumption that a woman does not have to have competence work. They can use their body to get the position they want. This view further strengthens the assumption that the women will never be equal to a man in the world work. Society seems to create the assumption that the world work is not good for women and not safety for them. They assume that women who work must only be used to facilitate the business. This assumption success in shaping a vulnerable working atmosphere for women.
So women don't feel safe around the workplace. And for you, what do you think about men's treatment of women? Or based on what Naila said?
In general, a man should treat women right like they want to be treated. A woman should be treated with love, kindness, respect, loyalty. So she deserves to be protected and feel secure. The list goes on and on. These attributes appear basic in nature. However, more often than not, men are becoming far removed from these basic principles. It is a common practice in Indonesia for men to treat women in a way that they see fit. Men in Indonesia tend to assume that women are obligated to obey them. If women do not comply, they may resort to violence, including physical abuse, which can have a detrimental impact on the mental and physical health of women. Women often feel constrained, particularly within the context of marriage, and may hesitate to take action without the permission of a man, while in fact they could do anything they need or they want without feel endangered or threaten them.
What is your perspective of society toward women? Is there any reason involved?
Yes, in social life, there are stereotypes towards women. Societal stereotypes about women restrict their roles, limit opportunities, and lead to unfair judgment that undermine their abilities. Women are often seen as more suited for caregiving roles, facing barriers in fields traditionally led by men, such as leadership and politics. Stereotypes that paint women as overly emotional also create biases against them in decision-making roles. Additionally, a focus on appearance over skills leads to unrealistic beauty standards, impacting women's mental health and self-esteem. To build a fairer society, it's crucial to challenge these stereotypes through education, awareness, and policies that value women's abilities over outdated expectations. A 2013 survey showed that only 40% of people felt society treats men and women equally, with most still saying men are favored. A significant shift from 1993, when only 23% saw gender treatment as equal. That's it from me.
That's a great opinion from all of you. So from this discussion, we can conclude that achieving gender equality is not only essential for upholding fundamental human rights, but also crucial for creating a safe, respectful, and empowering environment for women in Indonesia. Despite commitment to equality, women continue to face discrimination, harassment, and restrictive stereotypes. Safety concerns in the workplace, power imbalance in relationship, and deeply embedded society expectations prevent many women from realizing their full potential. By addressing these issues through policy reforms, cultural shift, and education, Indonesian can move closer to a society where women are valued and respected as equal contributors, free from discrimination and fear. The path toward gender equality requires the collective support and commitment of all members of society to create a just and equitable future for all. Okay, thank you for today, especially for our class. We hope our uncle could put more effort to equalify gender in this society. Goodbye everyone and see you!